Nobody wants to look like a loser, but small habits and signals can ruin your image instantly. In this video, we'll uncover 12 things that make you look weak, insecure, or unmotivated, and how to fix them fast. Before you even say a word, people are already judging you. And one of the biggest factors? Body language. The way you stand, sit, and move sends powerful signals about confidence, status, and self-respect. Slouching, avoiding eye contact, or giving a limp handshake instantly makes you appear insecure or uninterested. It doesn't matter if you're smart or skilled. If your body says, "I don't believe in myself," others will believe it too. Psychologists call this the halo effect, where one impression shapes overall perception. Bad posture or weak body language creates a negative halo, making people assume you're less capable in other areas of life. On the flip side, strong posture, standing tall, shoulders back, chin up, immediately signals confidence. Holding steady eye contact shows respect and authority. Even something as simple as a firm handshake or relaxed stance can transform the way people respond to you. Think about it. Leaders, athletes, and high achievers all move with intention. Their body language communicates success before they ever open their mouths. If you want to be taken seriously, you have to master this too. So, the fix is simple. Train yourself to be aware of your posture, gestures, and facial expressions. Your body is your first introduction. Make sure it sends the right message. Nobody enjoys being around someone who constantly complains. Whether it's about work, the weather, or life in general, negativity spreads quickly, and it makes you look powerless. Psychologists call this emotional contagion, the idea that moods spread from one person to another. When you complain all the time, you drag down the energy of everyone around you. Instead of being seen as strong or inspiring, you're remembered as the person who always focuses on problems instead of solutions. The truth is, constant complaining signals weakness. It shows that you'd rather dwell on issues than take action to fix them. Over time, people stop listening, not because your problems don't matter, but because your energy makes them feel worse. Think about the people you admire most. Are they the ones who constantly whine about setbacks? Or are they the ones who face challenges head-on and look for ways forward? Complaining makes you look like a victim, not a leader. This doesn't mean you have to be fake positive all the time. Venting occasionally is normal. But if complaining becomes your default mode, it's holding you back. The fix? Catch yourself when you complain. Instead of saying, "This is terrible," they switch to, "This is tough, how can I solve it?" People respect doers, not complainers. One of the clearest signs of weakness is constantly making excuses. Whether it's blaming your boss, your upbringing, or just bad luck, excuses scream one thing: lack of accountability. Psychologists know this as external locus of control, the belief that life happens to you not because of you. People with this mindset rarely grow because they see themselves as powerless. And when others hear you constantly making excuses, they stop taking you seriously. The truth is, everyone faces obstacles. Successful people own their mistakes, learn, and adapt. Unsuccessful people hide behind excuses and stay stuck. Worse, excuses destroy trust. If you're always saying, "I didn't have time," or "it wasn't my fault," people quickly realize you're unreliable. Leaders, friends, and even partners want someone who takes responsibility, not someone who runs from it. The fix is simple but hard. Swap excuses for effort. Instead of saying, "I can't, try, I'll figure it out." Even if you fail, people will respect that you tried. Excuses protect your ego, but they also kill your potential. Effort, even imperfect effort, earns far more respect than blaming the world around you. One of the fastest ways to look like a loser is having no ambition. People respect drive, goals, and vision. When you appear content to drift through life without pushing yourself, it signals laziness and a lack of purpose. Psychology explains this through self-determination theory, the idea that humans need growth, mastery, and achievement to feel fulfilled. Without ambition, you rob yourself of that fulfillment, and others see you as someone who isn't even trying. It's not about chasing money, fame, or status. Ambition can be personal, learning a skill, building healthier habits, or striving for a better future. What matters is showing that you want more for yourself and that you're willing to work for it. Think about the people you admire. They may not all be rich, but they have direction. They stand for progress. When you lack ambition, you send the opposite message. that you're okay with being average or worse stuck. The fix? Start small. Set achievable goals and pursue them with consistency. Ambition doesn't mean you need to conquer the world. It means proving to yourself and others that you're moving forward. Nobody respects someone who gives up on themselves. Show that you're hungry, and people will see you differently. Another trait that makes you look weak is constantly needing validation. When you're always fishing for compliments, bragging for attention, or waiting for others to tell you your worth, it screams insecurity. Psychologists call this approval-seeking behavior, a cycle where your self-esteem depends on what others think of you. The problem is, it never ends. Even when people praise you, it only lasts for a moment before you crave more. Needing validation makes you look desperate. Instead of being confident in your choices, you broadcast that you can't stand on your own. People respect those who move with certainty, not those who constantly ask, "Was that okay? Do you like me? Do you approve?" The irony? The more you seek validation, the less you get it. People are drawn to those who radiate self-confidence and repel those who cling to approval. The fix is to build internal validation. Celebrate your own wins. Be proud of your progress, even if nobody notices. When you stop chasing external approval, you naturally start earning more respect. At the end of the day, confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud. Don't look like a loser by constantly begging for attention. You don't need to wear designer clothes or spend hours in front of the mirror. But neglecting basic grooming is one of the fastest ways to make yourself look like a loser. Dirty nails, unwashed hair, wrinkled clothes, or poor hygiene don't just make you look messy, they send a message that you don't respect yourself. Psychologists call this the self-care signal. When you present yourself well, others assume you're disciplined, reliable, and confident. When you don't, they assume the opposite, even if you're talented, smart, or kind. People judge quickly, and appearances shape those judgments before you ever get a chance to explain yourself. This isn't about vanity, it's about signaling. Clean clothes, fresh breath, and a neat appearance tell the world you take yourself seriously. Neglecting grooming tells the world you've given up. The fix? Focus on basics. Shower regularly, trim nails, keep your hair clean, and wear clothes that fit well, even if they're simple. You don't need to be flashy, you just need to look like you respect yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else will. Nobody wants to be around someone who celebrates failure instead of cheering others on. The fix is to reframe envy into motivation. When you see someone doing better, ask yourself, what can I learn from them? Instead of tearing them down, use their success as proof of what's possible. Winners celebrate others because they know someone else's success doesn't take away from their own. Losers sulk in jealousy, proving they're stuck. One of the clearest signs of weakness is the inability to control yourself. Whether it's overeating, binge drinking, wasting hours on distractions, or exploding in anger, a lack of self-control instantly makes you look unreliable and untrustworthy. Psychologists call this low impulse control, the tendency to give in to immediate desires instead of thinking long-term. The problem is, people notice. If you can't control your own habits, how can anyone trust you with bigger responsibilities? Self-control is directly linked to success. Countless studies show that people who delay gratification, who can say no in the moment for a bigger reward later, end up healthier, wealthier, and more respected. Without it, you look like someone who can't handle life's challenges. The fix isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Start by identifying your weak spots. Maybe it's staying up too late, spending too much, or losing your temper. Then practice small disciplines daily. Over time, those small wins build into strength. People admire those who are in control of themselves. Lose that control, and you lose respect fast. If you want to look like a loser, just keep showing up late, canceling plans, or wasting people's time. Nothing communicates disrespect faster than acting like your time matters more than theirs. Psychologists link this to social value signals. Being consistently late or unreliable sends the message, "I don't take you seriously." Even if it's not intentional, that's how people interpret it. Over time, they'll stop trusting you and stop inviting you. The truth is, time is the most valuable resource we have. When you waste other people's time, they see you as careless, disorganized, or selfish. None of those traits earn respect. The fix? Build discipline around punctuality. Aim to be 5 minutes early instead of 5 minutes late. Plan ahead. Respect other people's schedules as much as your own. Being on time isn't just polite, it's powerful. It shows discipline, reliability, and self-respect. Fail at this, and you look like someone nobody can count on. Failure isn't what makes someone a loser. Quitting is. Everyone struggles, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone faces setbacks. But giving up at the first sign of difficulty shows weakness, fear, and lack of resilience. Psychologists call this low grit, the inability to push through discomfort for long-term goals. People who lack grit rarely achieve much, not because they're incapable, but because they stop too soon. Worse, others see them as unreliable, someone who can't be counted on when things get tough. Think about the people you admire. They didn't quit when things got hard. They kept going. Winners fail dozens of times before they succeed. Losers quit once and call it impossible. The fix? Reframe failure as feedback. Instead of asking, "Why did I fail?" ask, "What did this teach me?" Progress comes from persistence, not perfection. Nobody respects the quitter, but everyone respects the fighter who refuses to give up. And that's it. 12 habits that instantly make you look like a loser. The good news? Every single one of them can be fixed. Start with one change today, and you'll already stand out from the crowd. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, drop a comment with which habit you're working on, and subscribe for more psychology insights every week.